Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for your return. I'm here with that video I promised. I hope you enjoy. So sit back, relax. Once again, it's story time with your boy Gator. So let's go back in time, like we usually do on this channel. Let's go back to 2002, 2003. Now, this was the end of an era for me, and that is Saturday morning cartoons. I grew up with Saturday morning cartoons, just like I'm sure most of you did. If you don't know, I feel bad for you. But for those who know, you know. We lived for Saturday morning cartoons. We woke up maybe about 7, 8 a.m., grabbed a bowl of cereal or whatever you had around the house, and you sat in front of your television for about 4 or 5 hours and seemed like you watched endless cartoons. Well, in the early 2000s, Saturday morning cartoons was kind of on life support. The major networks, they were kind of phasing it out. I'm talking the networks like ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox. They were the, the king networks of Saturday mornings. But times were changing. Unfortunately, we were losing our cartoons on Saturdays. But there were two networks that was kind of, I would just say they were the last two networks to keep Saturday mornings alive. And those two networks were ABC and Fox. Now, it could be different from where you're from, but I can only speak, from where I'm from. That's what it was. ABC and Fox were still holding Saturday mornings down. And one of the cartoons that I want to talk about today spawned a video game. I still watch this anime. Yes, it was an anime. Fox. It aired on Fox. I don't know if you're familiar with the Fox Box. That's what Fox Saturday morning cartoons were called, the Fox Box. They were mostly airing anime like Sonic X, Digimon, stuff like that. Like I said, this is the beginning of the 2000s. ABC, they were still doing kind of a Saturday morning thing, but not so much cartoons. They were showing things like Power Rangers. I think it was like Power Rangers Space Force or Zeo, something like that. And they were really dipping into educational programming for kids. But Fox was still holding it down, man. Fox still had cartoons going on. And my favorite cartoon from the early 2000s, before Saturday mornings officially died, was a cartoon called Ultimate Muscle. Ultimate Muscle is an anime. Well, I'm not perfectly familiar with the background of all of this, okay? Because I was still in the Navy when this was airing on television. So I didn't watch this every Saturday morning. I knew very little about it. But the few episodes I was able to watch, I loved it. I fell in love with this. I still love this to this day. But it's I think it started off as a manga, turned into an anime, and it's still alive and well. It's still alive and well. If you have a Netflix account, there is it's called Kinnikunan Origin Arc. I think it's a prequel to this. This is Ultimate Muscle, the Kinnikunan Legacy. I always mispronounce that. Kinnikuman Legacy. It was amazing. Me being a professional wrestling fan, a lifelong professional wrestling fan, this was the first pro wrestling anime I ever seen. There are others out there. There's another one that you can probably watch. Let me make sure I got this turned off. Turned off. There's another one you can probably watch on Tubi, I believe. It's called Tiger Mask. That's serious. That's like serious. It's like New Japan Wrestling came out with an anime. This is very over the top and comedic. But there's something, and I hope to show you once I get all this started. There's something that's very familiar with this, between this and American professional wrestling, namely WCW. And I hope you're able to pick it out. But I'm going to show you, and it just really grasped me even more. I was like, those T-shirts look familiar that they're wearing, but it's different lettering. But like I say, if you've seen this, You know what I'm talking about. So yes, this aired towards the end of Saturday mornings on Fox, and it spawned video games, very good video games. So the game I want to present to you this evening is based off that show. It released for the Nintendo GameCube, and the name of the game is Ultimate Muscle: The Kinnikunan Legacy, Legends versus New Generation for the Nintendo GameCube. Let me tell you, I didn't have much time to watch. Um, Pardon me, I just want to make sure this thing doesn't turn off. If it does, it's fine. I didn't have much time to watch Saturday morning cartoons or TV, period, because me being in the military, going on deployments, being on duty, and stuff like that. So I was very lucky, consider myself very lucky to even run across this. Um, when I was a little kid, I remember there were these little pink figures that you can find in gumball machines and in random places. Back then I had no idea what they were, but turns out, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I mean, look it up. They were Kinnikuman figures that you will find in gumball machines. I wish I had some, but they were everywhere. But I had no idea what they were. I just thought, hey, these things look cool, man. Like, you can find them in gumball machines for like a quarter and stuff like that. But yes, Ultimate Muscle was an amazing anime for me, and I still watch it to the day. I still watch this. I purchased this on Netflix. One of the best Amazon purchases I could ever make. I ever made. You can find this on Amazon. It's the complete series that aired on Saturday mornings on Fox. And like I said, it's spawned a video game. So without further ado, let's get into this. Now, I have not powered on this GameCube in a very long time. It's probably been like a year, maybe a little less than a year. So I'm hoping it still works. We're about to find out. Wow. So much magic on these little discs. Let's go ahead and pop it in and let's see if it works. It still works. Now, I'm not gonna grab the controller yet. I'm about to. Okay, the game is loading. There's something that I really love about this game. It just came back to me. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Oh, I got it. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it works. Hold on. Aki Corporation. Hey, Aki, if you know, you know.
The ultimate special move, otherwise known as the Kaneko Buster.
The Kinnikunan Buster. So let's get into it, y'all. The GameCube is working. Everything's looking good. Let's get into Ultimate Muscle for the Nintendo GameCube. All right. Ultimate Muscle, Legends versus New Generation. I used to love this cartoon so much. I had no idea that you could buy the complete, series on Blu-ray until I was watching some random YouTube videos. You can find episodes of this on YouTube if you want to watch it, and I highly suggest that you give this show a chance. And also, if you have a Netflix account, go ahead and watch Kinnikuman Origin Arc on Netflix. It's very good. The Netflix series is very serious though. It's very serious and it gets kind of dark. But this is like very comedic and over the top. It's for Saturday mornings. It's for kids. So there you go. So let's go ahead and get into a little bit of gameplay. I'm going to play this to the best of my ability. I haven't played this in a very long time. But I used to, oh my God. This is the same GameCube that I used to play way back. I'm glad it still works. And this game was on heavy rotation on this GameCube. All right, got story mode. You got your options. I just want to get into, this isn't any kind of review or anything like that. It's just a little, let's just look into it. Let's just do a little quick exhibition. You got versus mode, you got single, tag team, battle royals, stuff like that. No cage matches, but this is an anime based video game, so I'm pretty sure the action is going to be over the top anyway. You don't need a cage. Let's go through a singles match. The Nintendo GameCube is not really one of my favorite Nintendo consoles, but there were some bangers on it. And in my opinion, this is one of those bangers. People don't talk about this game, and not because it's a bad game. It's just that it was just overshadowed by a lot of other games. I'll go ahead and pick the main character, Kid Muscle. Well, let's go through the roster real quick. You got Kid Muscle. Here's the main character. You have one of his buddies, Terry Kenyon, Wally Tuskett, Dick Van Dyke, Kevin Mask. Does that name kind of sound familiar? If you're a pro wrestling fan from the 90s, does that name kind of sound familiar to you? You got Jaeger, Checkmate, Sunshine, Brocken Jr., Robin Mask, Buffalo Man, Ramen Man, Terry Man, and King Muscle. Now, of course, there's 6 other wrestlers you could unlock. I don't know. I may start get back into this game to unlock those characters again. But I'll go ahead and pick Kid Muscle. And I'll just pick a random opponent. Who's it going to be? Kevin Mask. All right. Okay, for those of you who don't know, Kevin Mask sounds a whole lot like Kevin Nash, doesn't it? All right. Go ahead and start this match. Oh, well, hold on. I want to show you something, too. I mentioned a t-shirt earlier that has familiar lettering. I can't guarantee I'm going to show you the t-shirt in this video game, but I will show you the design that I was talking about. Let's see. Does that kind of look familiar? If you're a pro wrestling fan, you know what it looks like. DMP. I think it stands for Demon Making Plant. I heard it like it means like a couple other things too. But doesn't that look just like the NWO? It looks just like the NWO logo. A very fast-paced game. You have your dodges, you have your attacks, your strikes. And it looks just like the cartoon show. Dude, I feel sorry for whoever never played this game. I really do. Oh. I want to try to pull off the Kinnikunan Buster. It's his signature move. It's what Kid Muscle is famous for, his whole family. Okay. All right, let's go for it. Oh, this is Muscle Millennium. Now, some people wouldn't consider this game to be a wrestling game. It's more of a brawler, which is understandable because there aren't pin moves in here. You mostly knock your opponent out. Tower Bridge. It's all coming back to me. Oh, come on. I at least want to show y'all the Kinnikunan Buster. But you see, all the wrestling moves are like wrestling moves that you see on TV with real wrestling and stuff like that. Oh. And there's power-ups and things that actually work against you that floats into the ring. Oh no, he put his finishing on me. This may be it, y'all. Big Ben Bash. Oh, I'm still in. Oh, okay. I'm knocked out. But yeah, man, Ultimate Muscle, one of my favorite animes from the early 2000s. Saturday mornings on Fox, on the Fox box. That's what it was called. That the whole cartoon Saturday morning thing they did. Um, this is not the only Ultimate Muscle game. Of course, there's other games that were released in Japan. There's also a Ultimate Muscle game that was released for the Nintendo game with the Game Boy Advance, and there's also one for the PlayStation 2. It's called Galactic Wrestling, featuring Ultimate Muscle. This is the PlayStation 2 game, and just let me know down in the comments if you want me to get into this one. This one is a lot beefier than this game. There's a whole lot more content, and it's a little more serious. I'm looking at the back of the box. I don't know if you can see this, but you see the Foxbox logo right there. And what did this say? Faster than Def Jam Vendetta. Faster. They actually mentioned Def Jam Vendetta on the box because these are Aki games, aka Aki. We all call them Aki games. Most famous for WWF No Mercy, you know, those N64 wrestling games that we all love. Well, this is also an Aki game, and this is kind of a successor to those games. Of course, those games are way more serious. This is, you know, comedic, over the top, meant for kids and stuff like that. But this is a very fast-paced, action-heavy, fun wrestling game. If you love the cartoons, you're definitely going to love these games. So tell me what you think. Have you played Ultimate Muscle? Have you watched the TV series? I hope so. If you haven't, I strongly suggest you do. Let me go ahead and I'm sorry, I'm going to play this game for a while. I don't mind if you guys stick around, but I don't know if you just want to just watch me play these games. I really want to get into some Let's Play content, but just let me know if you guys would be interested in that. So, but yeah, sorry about that bad edit right there. You know, a lot of things are racing into my mind as I'm playing this and just bringing back old memories of me being in the military and wanted to watch this show so bad and I never really could because I was always on duty and doing stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna play this for a little bit. That's it, man. Ultimate Muscle for the Nintendo GameCube. There's also for the PlayStation 2 and Game Boy Advance. I think those are the only three games that got released in the United States. I could be wrong. Please correct me. I don't mind if you correct me. But so much fun. I just want to beat him. I at least want to put on my Kinnikunan Buster. Her come around. Ah, he's so squirrely. I can't grab him. I'm not going to win this match no matter how hard I try. Look at that. Every time I grab him, oh, look at this. He's going to put his special on me again. All right, man, let me stop. But hey, thank you so much, guys, for your time. Hey, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit that notification bell because I don't want y'all to miss anything. I thank you so much for joining me this evening. Please watch this video, share it, do whatever you possibly can. I want this channel to grow, and I want to stay motivated. That's the big thing. I want to stay motivated to keep you guys interested. This is Derek the Gator signing off, man. Y'all have a wonderful week. God bless.